haul here. And I have a jewelry haul for you guys. Bum, bum, bum. A lot of this is from Consignment or antique stores, actually. I'll let you guys know if there's some things that like are for general consumption or things that I am keeping myself. Hello, Linda. There we go. These are great. They are rather certain they're sterling silver. I don't remember if I found a mark on here, but I am 90% sure that these are amber and 925 earrings, and they're rather big. Rather large, so they're very nice earrings. I just loved those. I also got this necklace. I think, well, it's from Asia. I just thought it was a neat necklace. I don't even think it's real turquoise or coral, but I thought it was rather neat. That's what the back looks like here. So those ones both will be available. Let's see. Got this one. I thought this one was really pretty brooch. These earrings I just thought were really neat. They're chalcedony and probably clear quartz. Big dangle earrings. I don't know if they're sterling or not. I just thought they were so neat that it didn't really matter to me. I love the natural stones. Let's see. I'm trying to get a little bit better lighting here. There we go. So these are great. Also available. And then we have this one. It's a little dirty, but it's quite pretty. These I loved. I think I'm going to keep these. They're not worth like a lot, but I just thought they were really fun. They're enamel and real pearl, 2 pearls, and I think these are amethyst. This is what the back looks like. They're just really fun handmade earrings, which I love. Those ones I was going to keep. And then we have these Mexico 925. It has been a while. You know, I just never love something and then like something happens and it kind of takes the joy out of it for you. That's kind of been the way lately. So I'm trying to get back into things. So these are very nice though, 925 earrings. And then I got these two. I think one of these is cracked though. But it's really not that big of a deal. I still think it's really neat. I don't remember which one it was, but it's not even like the biggest thing. But I just really loved these beads. And you can't hardly find vintage beads like this easily, so I kind of collect. Yeah, it's 3 strands too. Here's the, right? These are so cool. I don't remember which one was cracked. I don't remember. It's pretty loud though. Shh. Shh. I got some from Savers. I just like these. They're very Betsy Johnson. I don't know. I don't think they are. Oops. But they were only $3 from Savers. And I like things with anchors, especially for the summer. And the colors are so cute. The blue and the pink. So I just thought those were sweet. Nothing crazy. Same as these. These were $3. These are very light plastic. They're not lucite or anything like that. They're just like a cheaper plastic. But they're really fun. So I liked those. Okay, let's see. I have stuff in a bag. This one was cheaper. There's a couple like dead stones, but they're not missing. I don't mind a couple dead stones. These baguettes are so cool. I thought this was a great, great deal. I remember if it was $5 or something like that. No marking, but like you see how nice it is on the back. How well done this is. So this is wonderful. I love it. Oh. This is Nikki Butler. And I did pay up for this, but it fit me. And I think, yeah, it fit this finger. And I wonder if this is Preziolite, which is like a green amethyst. Something like that. It's just so pretty. So I got that for myself because it fit. And like I said, it wasn't like a deal, but like, and it fits on my biggest finger, which most things don't fit on this finger. Ooh. I don't remember the prices on a lot of these things. I don't know what stone this is. Look at the chatoyancy on that. I think these are semi-precious gemstones. Maybe watermelon tourmaline or something. I thought this was really nice. I think this one's, well, no, they're just irregular shaped, but they're so pretty. Like maybe a blue tiger's eye or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? This was in the cheaper section. It does have a 925 clasp on it. I had to hazard a guess, I would think that these are Murano or Venetian beads. They're decent quality with the sterling silver clasp and a really beautiful blue with the silver flakes in there. Now these, if they're like cheap, I get them like on, you know, 15 or less. Forester sterling. And I like the organic shaped ones, and I like putting a couple of them on something. This is adjustable. It's NILSSON 925 and 14 karat. So these balls are 14 karat. And I'm going to bring you in closer on this one because you will need to see it. Look at that opal. It's so pretty. It's kind of a weirder shape because, like I just tried to fit it around my finger, but I just thought that was the coolest. Right? Hello, Miss Tanya. Absolutely love that. And then I think these are also like that. I think this is like more of a wash of gold though. But these I thought were cool. Hello, Hannah. How are you? I'm doing just fine. Like I said, I had something that like took some of the joy out of stuff for me, but it happens. Then we got to get back into it, right? But I like the crowns on these. I've never seen earrings quite like that. And I'm pretty sure they're sterling silver and gold on top of it. So I just thought those were really unique looking. You guys know I love unique. This was quite cheap. I think it is French jet, which is glass. It's just really odd. It's just weird, really odd. I don't know if it was a button before or what, but I don't know. I thought it was neat and it was cheap. And then speaking of weird, I absolutely love these. They're asymmetric. I have to turn these around because these ones are backwards. Don't know how that happens. But these are so neat, aren't they? Like, what weird earrings are these? I love the glass, like the artisan glass along with that. I'm just really into it. If I see something that's kind of like totally different like this, it's mine. I got it. I love that look. And then these are from Annie Adams. She's a lady who owns a consignment store here. And she used to make really beautiful jewelry. And what I love about these is the ones in between. They're really beautiful gemstone, and then you have the abalone, which I think anything out of the sea is going to be a little bit more difficult to find. And this clasp is lovely. Like, you could even wear that to the side. How cool is that? I love her stuff. I always pick it up if it's reasonably priced. And then this one wasn't cheap. It is marked on the inside. I can't help myself when it comes to neat, artisan made, weird things and flowers. I love flowers. But like, look at the texture in here. I don't know. What do you think, Mike? Mike, he was really good at details and things like that too. I just thought the texture in here was really nice. And the mixed metals of it. I thought that was really cool. Right? I thought you might. I think the thing is, not everybody appreciates something like this. I think it takes somebody that, you know, looks. This was with that. I hate this with it. It did not look good, and that's what my husband was like, I don't know. And I took it off, and I like it better like this. He said, great. This is sterling silver, though, so I'm sure something will look nice on this. It's just a plain, probably onyx or glass bead, something like that. But I'm guessing onyx. Necklace. So something else. Some other pendant would look really nice on this. I just didn't like the way that looked on it. I got this. I don't remember if it was under scrap by a little bit. There is enamel on it, so it's not all gold. But it wasn't much higher than scrap. It was at least like scrap value for it, which I think it's 14 karat, but I thought it was really sweet with the yellow flowers. I don't remember if it was just under or what, but like gold is crazy right now anyway, but I loved that. I thought it was really pretty, right? Very springy. And it's yellow, so it reminds me of my grandmother, and apparently my mother-in-law also really likes yellow. She said to decorate outside with. She likes yellow. And then I thought this was neat. I don't think it's like super crazy, but it's heavy, and I thought it was really well made. But when I looked it up, it doesn't sell for too much. I don't remember. There's a name here. Let me see. Yeah, it was something like HDIAW, something like that. I don't know, but it's one of those Y necklaces, but it's sterling silver. It's got this little guy in there. It wasn't a ton of money, like 25, something like that. Okay. I did buy this. This was in one of those fashion things, so it's a cheap thing. And I thought I saw a spot on it, but I think I don't. It, like I said, it was wrapped up in one of those fashion jewelry black things, but I just thought this was so cool, and it's heavy. It just look great on a jacket or something. And this is RLM. This one will be listed. It's RLM and 925. And then I got these. These are Weiss in lucite. I just love these. I pick them up when I see them if they're not like crazy expensive. Oh, now I don't get a lot of Kendra Scott ever, but I saw this one and I had to have it. It was not cheap. But this one's really nice. Some of the Kendra Scott she uses real stones, and so this one was one of the more expensive ones, I think. Oh, and I have it backwards, so it's not as lovely. Here it is. Look at how pretty this is. And these are real stones, just like Alexis Bitar. Alexis Bitar, some of his stuff has real stones in it as well. And I think this is one of her better items. I always regretted it. There was a really nice pair of earrings and the lady wanted a lot of money for it. And so I didn't get it, but I still think about those earrings, you know? And so I didn't want this to be something I kept thinking about. And I just thought this was really nice and would go with a lot. I know we've talked about like this one is a statement necklace, but I think statement necklaces like this are lovely. And I think those ones are kind of timeless. So that's just my opinion. You could disagree with me, and that's okay. I think these ones, I think they were half price. These are Nastacio, Nastacio, and they're a very pretty color pink. My phone just wants to be funny sometimes. But there you go. They're decent size. So over an inch. And this really beautiful pink angel skin coral type color. So I just love those. I just don't even remember what's in here. I put all kinds of stuff in here. This one's made in Austria. So one of those dipped roses. I have a couple of these rosebuds. I love them. I love them like together. So it's just another one to try to get a cluster of these going, like a jean jacket or something. There's a box. What's in the box? I don't remember. Whenever I see these and they're not expensive, I pick them up. This will be for sale. They look like pomegranate seeds, don't they? Beautiful garnet. What's in the box? This is a wonderful. This is super duper heavy. It's in really good condition. It is a Pegasus Corro sterling. So this is sterling. And this was really nice. It's so funny because sometimes like this stuff was from a antique store and this was not a bad price for this. I don't know if she knew that it was sterling. And then I love these. think they're technically lapel and not hat pins. I think hat pins are normally longer. You know, you use your things for whatever you want to, but I love these. They're beautiful art glass, probably, I'm thinking Venetian or Murano, but more on the Venetian. They have the beautiful gold flakes, and this one has the aventurine, which is copper. Yeah, they put like gold leaf in there. So pretty. What's in the box? That's so funny. It's all, it will never not be funny. Ooh, yeah. There's a couple more things in here. Couple more. Ooh. Oh, this is just my ring. I don't know how that got in there. That's just my jewelry. I also don't remember what's in here. Oh, these are different. I didn't get a ton of them this time. All right. I have a good amount of stuff here. All right. I have told you guys before, but I had these and I found these like a year or two ago. I've never found these before. They're absolutely beautiful. They're Tasmanian shells. I think from New Zealand. And they're worth a decent amount of money. So I had these before, and then I just recently found these ones. So these are much bigger. They're not as dark. They're a little lighter. And I did pay up for these. Not like a crazy amount, but they were not cheap. But these are so pretty. I was happy with these ones. And then I saw these ones. They're just really amazing, beautiful, and it's a nice long strand. So if you guys ever see these, pick these up. These are great. Google them. There's a specific word for them, but they're mariner shells, I think it's called. Mariner, I think that's what it is. What's in the box? What's in the box? This is in the box. So I paid up for this one. Let me get, okay. Like I have a million pairs of scissors. I knew I have scissors. I did buy these for myself. I just love they're a little loose, but the Smoky quartz. I just thought that was so pretty. And I have some other Smoky quartz things that I thought would go nicely with this. That's what's in that box. What's in this box? This one will be for sale because it is teeny tiny. I'm going to have to list this one. Teeny tiny, but it is a sweet little Barbara Bixby. Ring. but it is small. Fits my pinky. So this has to be a small size. I'm guessing like a 5 or something. I don't have my loop with me right here, but that is my best guess. Could be a pinky ring. What's in the box? What's in the box? Bum, ba, da, da. I did buy this one for myself. Wasn't terribly priced. But I'm like most people, so, you know, you get something. Oh, it didn't fit this one. Maybe it fits this one. You get something, you live with it, then you go through your stuff, and you may or may not keep it. Look at those, look nice together. I'm betting they're not real amethysts, but I loved how it looked. I thought it was really, really cool. Yeah, these look nice together, so. This was $10. Boom, ba-da-dum. I don't always remember the price or let everybody know the price, but I might as well for this one. I do believe it is marked inside like 925 or something. Yeah, 925 China EA. There are little stones in here. They might be diamond. Because they're pretty small and shiny. But they're really hard to test, these small stones. So I thought that was really cool. Bet it's a 7.5 or something. Good size. I do like that one. Got another ring. I know people love rings. So do I. This one's too small, so this one will be for sale. But look at how cool it is. It is 925. It is amber. It's got green, red, and orange amber. It does fit this finger, so it can't be too small. But I don't think, oh no, look at, it fits this one. So this is probably an 8. Isn't that neat though? I love the bypass. It's very modernist. So that's really cool. This one I bought for myself. Mexico silver is all that it is marked. And it has this. I love these ones that have like the bullety amethyst. I'm the type of person, I'm going to take a dirty cloth and use that to shine it up. Because I don't want it too shiny, but I don't like it dirty because it smells. Dirty sterling smells to me. So this, again, I did pay up for, but it is fabulous. Oh, let me see. So see, this will look really cool. I love mixing vintage and modern pieces. Like, you would have no idea that, you know, which ones are more modern, which ones aren't. Once this one is cleaned up a tiny bit. I'm gonna keep that on. This next one, again, paid up a lot for, but I've not seen this. This needs to get fixed, I think. Or no, it's just attached to this instead of being attached to this, which is weird. I don't know. Oh yeah, it was just no earrings. It is just the necklace, which is on this. It's kind of strange because the other, I think it is marked Japan sterling. So this could be a replacement. I don't say that often though. I've heard a lot of people on YouTube be like, oh, that's probably they took the tag off or they replaced the clasp and it's this designer. That's probably not happening for newer things, but for the older things like this, yes. But look at how beautiful this emerald cut is for the smoky quartz and the color. It's so pretty. And that's why I like it was smoky quartz. This one is too. It just absolutely love it. Lovely. Look at how beautiful that is. And it's a good size. And so is this one was a good size too. And I just, you know, if I see something and I don't see it often, that's what kind of gets me in. I also got this one. I absolutely love this one. It is marked sterling 925. It's a really, really beautiful. There we go. Very detailed, beautiful bangle. And good size. This one was $6 from Savers. And it doesn't come out. And this doesn't look like anything at all, right? But I noticed it's marked inside here. China CZ 925. There's the China 925 CZ. Who'd have thought? So for $6, that's not bad. And it's like one of those weird stretchy ones. And it's pretty. So it'll be nice with a couple more. This I'm keeping, so I don't mind. It totally has to be restrung. Look at this. It's like crazy. It was $10. So I don't care if you guys know how much it is. I gotta figure out how to restring it to make it kind of true to its form. These beads, they're so pretty. So this one's missing one here, but these are considered pink peacock pearls. The beads. I would probably just leave this one even though it's missing it. It's whatever. But I will restring it to figure out how to make it a little longer so I can actually wear it. Plus, like, this is untenable here. But look at even like the little ones have those. So this, I was like, that is so, so, so pretty. The foil glass, handmade, really older beads. So if you ever see something like this, pick it up because those are worth money. And also they're beautiful. Let's see, do I have anything else? Share with you tonight, at least. I did get that one. I thought that was cute. I'll show you that. I might as well show you the thing too. And we have this one too. Okay. So we'll go through these and then that'll be it. This was $15.99. I don't think these are Nikki Butler. And also I'm gonna get rid of the ear wires. These were $15.99. But again, you see how I am kind of into the Amethyst right now. SLG 925 India. So similar to Nikki Butler. These are of very good quality though. So they are like the Nikki Butler quality. These are gorgeous. Love these. Those I got for myself. Like I said, I have been really into amethyst. It's my mother's birthstone. This I just thought was really cute. It's a little brooch, no name, the bells. These were weird because they just look kind of weird. They are marked 925. I wasn't 100% sure about these, but they're also quite cheap at $9. But I think they're legit. It just, I don't know, something about it threw me off, especially how it's marked. Ah. But they're very pretty too with the peridot and the amethyst. I may test these ones for silver, but I think they are. I don't know. The other ones, they have such nice quality, but both of them are kind of nice. I wonder how they'd look together. I've been trying to pair weird earrings together. And then I'll show you guys the price on this one because I might as well. You can tell me if you think it was worth it. So this was $49. I probably got a discount on that. It's like 10 or 20%, maybe 5%. I don't know. So it was $50, we'll say. But this is sandcast. There is no markings, which I think is pretty common with the sandcast. So it should be sterling silver. Let's say Native American, silver, and turquoise. So they didn't say if it was sterling or not. Silver and turquoise black. Well, they probably didn't want to be held responsible one way or the other. So sandcast, you can tell on the side with how textured it is. And this beautiful spot of turquoise. And this is really fabulously done. I thought it was well worth the $50, and worth a decent amount more. I need to find a little belt to go in here. I'm thinking maybe one of my Tool the Mexican ones, but I thought this was fabulous. What do you guys think? You think it was worth it or not? So that was my haul for today. Lots of good pieces. I don't even know what my favorite is. Like I said, my arm right here, it's just like, ooh, I love it. I love the purple amethyst. And like I said, I've been searching for how long, and these are the first 2 strands of these. I'm telling you, you guys, like, these are so iridescent. See, you guys can kind of see them. They look like opals. It looks like opalized shell. They're just, and that's what they look like on screen. That's what they look like in person. They're just the most beautiful shells I've ever seen. And so it's nice to know they're out there. And again, I have one other strand of peacock pearls. And so I love that I found these, and I need to figure out how to restring them. Maybe put something else in between to make it a little bit longer. I think that would be fine, but yeah, let me know what you guys like the best. I always love to know that because it's oftentimes something different than I do. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of those things, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.